My name is Bruce Borkovich. I'm the Chief of Police at Ferris State University. Welcome to this week's episode of Down with DPS. This week we're going to be talking about pedestrian and traffic safety around campus. So the Michigan right-of-way law really creates a lot of confusion for people. To break the law down, basically it says that whoever has begun the process first has the right-of-way. So if there's a pedestrian crossing and a vehicle has safely begun the process to enter into the crossing where it's not reasonable for them suddenly to stop, they've started the process and they have the right of way. If a pedestrian can safely start the process and start crossing at the pedestrian crosswalk, then they have the right of way. Scan your surroundings and try to make eye contact with those pedestrians who may be beginning to cross or stacking up to cross, because you two are already communicating that one of you is going to yield to the other. The vehicle you're in, metal and iron and glass, is going to do damage if it hits someone. Anticipate that a pedestrian may not see you, may be distracted, may assume that you're stopping. Pedestrians also need to take responsibility for their behavior and also never assume that a car sees you or is planning on stopping. This time of year, we know that the weather's changing. We're going to be quickly changing to darker conditions during our workday because of the time change, more rain, snow, and ice. So several things are important for drivers. Check some of your safety equipment. Make sure your brakes are serviced. Check your tires. One of the major contributors for a lot of these lower end accidents, have your tires checked, make sure they're inflated properly. One of the other real main contributors to driving in these hazardous conditions is speed. Just because a posted speed limit is shown as 25 or 35, whatever it is, typically 25 around a campus, doesn't mean you have to go 25. If there's black ice or visible ice or conditions that are snowy, you have to anticipate that it could take you 2 to 5 times longer to stop your vehicle than it would on dry pavement. So remember, as a pedestrian, you're responsible for your own safety. Before you start your cross, before you commit to crossing, make eye contact with that driver and know that the driver sees you, not that they've just slowed down, but know that they're actually stopping or slowing down far forward of the crossing so that you can make a safe crossing. The bottom line is, when metal meets flesh, flesh loses. So it doesn't matter what you assumed or what you think someone should have done. Be responsible for your own safety. That's it for this week's episode of Down with DPS. We hope both drivers and pedestrians watched and learned today, and both will take responsibility for having a safer campus.